So, welcome to Football Reporters. Today, we're going to talk about something very interesting. So, on Sunday, Manchester United were beaten by Tottenham Hotspur 3-0. Wow. We didn't see this coming, but some persons felt as though it's coming. So we took to the street of Nigeria to ask football lovers what they think about the match. Well, let's take a look at the viewers. Let's watch what Nigerians are saying.
Manchester is not a serious club now. Everybody supposed to know. Until they come out Ten Hag, look for a better coach like Pep. Manchester, they don't have direction.
Okay, he said that Manchester United should do away with Ten Hag and employ Pep Guardiola. We all know the structure at Manchester United since Sir Alex Ferguson left the club. The club has been going through one or two coaches. Even talked about people like Jose Mourinho. Mourinho was there for a full season and he was sacked. So we're beginning to think that maybe it's not about the coach. It's possible maybe it's just about the players or about the structure or even the management. They have a new owner, but still things are not still going according to plans or how they expect things to go. They've been spending huge in the transfer market but still struggling to get results. So some persons are already calling for Ten Hag's sack, and it seems unlikely that Ten Hag is going to get the sack. Let's continue watching these videos and see the responses as they come in.
Manchester, they don't. I'm not a Man U fan. Actually, I'm a Chelsea fan. But Chelsea are beginning to find our spots now. Man U, they don't. That problem with Ten Hag is that he thinks he know. Eric Ten Hag, he thinks he know, but the guy doesn't know. You understand? If somebody is good, there's no way you can learn. Just look at Pep boys. They are doing Arsenal, they are doing Chelsea now. If somebody is good, learn from it. Ten Hag should learn from Pep, so that Manchester will come back to his glory. So long as Ten Hag did here, if I tell you if he beats Manchester.
All right, he says something about Ten Hag should learn from Pep boys, and the Pep boys is talking about we have Xabi Alonso doing very well at Bayer Leverkusen. We have Company doing very well at Bayern Munich this season, and then we also have Mikel Arteta doing very well at Arsenal. But then if you compare these guys, you see that among all of them, Ten Hag have actually won more trophies than them in the past season. So I really don't understand. Maybe he's taking a look at the Champions League or Premier League there, and unfortunately Manchester United are not playing in the Champions League this season. So for a big club like Manchester United, I understand the expectation that you have to win something big, but they've been winning Carling Cups and FAs and all that, but it's still not big enough. So some fans feel that Ten Hag should get the sack. What do you think? Let's take another respondent.
That is a very, very thing of joy for me, because as an Arsenal fan, I expected that result before it even came. Okay. Yes.
All right, that is a very powerful one. He expected the result. I know that in the league we have this enemy of my enemy is my enemy, or enemy of my friend, of enemy of my enemy is my friend, that kind of stuff. So Tottenham Hotspur are not really a threat to anybody in the league. I don't think they even aspire to win the league at all. So theirs is just to damage the point for people. And then if you're a rival fan, you expect that Manchester United should lose that match. I think that's what the guy is trying to say. Let's get another respondent.
Actually, it was unbelievable. That match, although it was difficult, the game was difficult anyway, but I never imagined Man U to collect 3-0. Yeah, it was so terrible. I felt very bad, although I'm not a Man U fan, but I felt for them. The season is just kick-starting and then they are going backward. So I don't see them doing something possible, maybe as the season kicks along, so something like that.
We know that will happen to Man U, because what I see in Man U, they are not performing well as they do before. So very important is their coach. Their coach doesn't respect those big players. Those boys, they are big boys. So any player when coach respect, then that coach, it will just be for nothing, because those players will just go into the pit and do whatever they feel like doing and go away, because the problem will not be from the players, neither the problem will bounce for the coach head.
Okay, I think I get the point. There was an argument like this Manchester United situation is possibly the coach. The coach wants to be very authoritative. What the man is saying is that there are players who are richer than the coach, and when they feel that the coach is being too authoritative, they feel uncomfortable and they can actually gang up and get the coach as such. We've seen that it happened in Chelsea before. We've seen it in several clubs that the players say, we don't want this coach, so let's not perform. And that's the point he's trying to make. But then if you take the case of Ten Hag have had a lot of issue with players. Sancho, for instance, last season he was disciplined, he was left out of the squad, and then he came back and he went on loan to Borussia Dortmund, and he played very well at Borussia Dortmund to the extent of taking them to Champions League finals, which they lost against Madrid. And then this season he went to Chelsea, and so far he's playing very well. So I think what the point the man is trying to say is, if you think the players are the problem, why is it that once the players leave Manchester United, they go to the other club, they perform very well? You can see a lot of players like that. I understand Greenwood is not because of the coach that he left, they had a situation, but if the coach really wanted him, it would be like, I want this guy. Let's take the case of Cristiano Ronaldo. When Ronaldo came in, he had issues with these guys, and Ronaldo left, and he left and he's playing very well. Ronaldo said a lot of things before he left, and the situation of the club is still the same. So people like Cristiano Ronaldo shouldn't come back. He was the problem, but he left, and the problem of the club is still there. So it's like the coach's relationship with the players matters a lot. I think this is what he's trying to say. Coaches should learn how to relate with their players.
Coach want the player to do well. He must be very, very friendly with them, and share with them and make a friend with them. So that is all about, because I know Man U must be defeated.
Obviously, we've been expecting such things because Man U has not been in a good form. The coach is not up to expectation because he has all his needs to at least manage the club, but he's not doing it well in the scheme of maybe futuring players. I don't know what's really wrong with him.
All right, so we've heard it all, guys. The coach is the coach that nobody's talking about the players. But then I don't think the coach have to go into the team and play. This is what some players says. After all, they are going to sack the coach, not me. But players too should be called to the party, right? Players should be called to the occasion. They should play better than just play, because the coach have to give them the game plan. But once they get to the basic game plans change, they can decide to play what they want to play. But then I still understand why the coach isn't called out. If you're a very good coach, you should know that these are the players who are causing me damage in this area. These are the players who are causing me damage in this area, so I should be able to do away with them. But Eric Ten Hag is not doing any of that, and after every match when you interview him, he's going to say the players did the best they have to do, they gave their best, and he's happy with the result. After this match, everybody was speculating like, okay, he's going to get the sack, but he said that he did not for once consider himself getting the sack, that is very comfortable, and the team have agreed with him. The management is okay, the owners are very okay with his work. Well, if winning one or two little cups, Carling Cup, FA Cups is the vision or the mission of this team, who knows? So the coach is giving the management the stuff they want, but that's why they're not even thinking about sacking him. Remember those days back at Arsenal when they always finished top 4 with Arsene Wenger there? They were not bothered about winning any trophy, but they were getting to play Champions League every season. They were making money, and that money was used to build their new stadium. So maybe that is the project Eric Ten Hag is brought in to do. And Arsene Wenger was actually not sacked. He left, he retired, and they really didn't wanted him to leave. And I think he was making the money for them. And then if you check at that, around that time, Arsenal were always among the top richest teams. But now they still make the top 10 in a way, but they are still down there. So maybe there is a vision or mission that Ten Hag understands with the management, and the fans are not aware of it. That's why they are called for a sack. But obviously, it looks very unlikely that it looks very unlikely that he's going to get the sack. Guys, that's all we have for today. Who do you think is to be blamed for Manchester United's? All right, guys, that's all we have for today. Who do you think is to be blamed for Manchester United woeful start to the season? Drop your opinions in the comment section. Thank you.